Hello. Very nice to see everybody here. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Glenn Whitehead. I'm a professor of music here, co-director of the music program, and also I'm a co-director in the Bachelor of Innovation. We're very excited to have Baylee Parks tonight here, a senior recital that was canceled in the spring, and we're so grateful to be able to have this recital tonight and events in the N Center. Thanks so much to the N Center staff who have made this possible. This is a really unique event. Not very many organizations are putting on performances like this. So please, please keep your mask on for all possible. It's really, really important that we follow like really good safety guidelines, and I know you're all doing great. This is every senior recital is special. And this one is no exception. Baylee was an astounding student. And as you probably know, she was a BI music major. It's a very unique degree. It encompasses, all the music spectrum, but entrepreneurship in business and working with the College of Business and working with a whole other set of BI faculty who are just so fantastic. And she was an exemplary student. So we're so happy to also have UCCS Media Services who are filming tonight and live streaming. And that's just really fantastic because this is going to be a really great concert. So thank you for all of you for being here. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Baylee Parks and her band.
Where did you Well, hi, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I know it's been a crazy year, so it means so much to me that each and every one of you can be here. So the name of tonight's show is Evergreen Blue, and essentially when I started to write this album, I wanted to write a concept album all about the state of Colorado. So tonight you're going to hear music about different cultures, traditions, locations, everything just surrounding Colorado, about Colorado. I'm sure there's many locations that you will recognize in the songs. So again, just so everyone knows, tonight is all about Colorado. Each of the songs have some meaning and connection to me because I am a native here. So I just want to first, before we move on, introduce the amazing people up on stage with me. We have Ethan on the drums. We have Juan on the bass. Cyrus on the violin. And then next, I would like to introduce a very, very dear friend of mine, Miss Christina, to sing the next song with me. Christina. Give it up for Cyrus, everybody. Woo! Okay, so as I mentioned, this entire performance, okay, this entire performance in the album that was released this evening, actually, right at 7:30 on Spotify, YouTube. All songs about Colorado, and the title track is Evergreen Blue. Evergreen and Blue is the kind of culmination of a lot of different ideas. It really kind of ties the album together. I talk about the beautiful, colorful Colorado, and actually, the state Colorado was named after the Native American peoples. They called it Color Red, Colorado, after the abundance of red clay soil here. So we just have so many colors. We have our Purple Peak, which the song we just sang was named after the Purple Mountain Majesties in the song America the Beautiful by Katharine Lee Bates. We have red rocks, we have Black Forest, we have the sand dunes, just so many beautiful things that make our state and make me very proud to call this place my home. So that's why this entire album, this entire performance this evening is dedicated to Colorado, and this title track song, Evergreen and Blue, kind of is a representation of all of those things put together. So I hope you enjoy.
Are so bright at home. I wish they would follow me everywhere I go. The clouds change at night, they glow. The sky illuminates when the ground's covered in snow. There's nowhere else to be. And is forest and red rose, the deep orange evening moon. The one thing that I always say when asked about our sunshine state, the sky is bright, the breeze is clean, it's evergreen and blue, evergreen and I've been along the shore. The garden is tall and old. The kissing camels still endure. There's nowhere else to be. And all around I see Purple Peak and sandy dunes, the blackest forest and red rocks, the deep orange evening moon. But one thing that I always say when asked about our sunshine state, the sky is bright, the breeze is clean, it's evergreen and blue, evergreen and blue. Evergreen and blue, 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 evergreen and blue. Color red for Colorado, the Colorado, the purple peak and sandy dunes, the black red forest and red rose, the deep orange evening moon. One thing that I always say when it shines day, the sky
Mandico. Woo! So I, as many of you know, am from a very small town out in eastern Colorado. That is where I grew up, a small place called Calhan. And something that has been facing the eastern part of Colorado and much of the western United States lately is drought, as I'm sure we're all very aware. And growing up in a large agricultural family, my family and many other families of farmers around the area have just really struggled to maintain their livelihood. And it just really inspired me to write this song, Storm.
Back in the Colorado plains, stormed a newborn wind that dried up the rain. Lightning flashed, the clouds were dark, and fires crossed the land. Not a drop fell in the fields, and drought quenched the sand. 6 years of the storms that brought nothing but the promise of the wind. And without the rain, earth became dusty and barren. Locals say it's just a phase, the drought will come and go. Farmers say they aren't scared, this has happened here before. But the way that those clouds look tonight, you can never really tell. The rain will pour, it will stay as dry and hot as hell. 8 years of the storm that brought nothing but the promise of the wind. And without the rain, the earth became dusty and barren. All the summers passing by, you'd think the drought would end. The clouds would change and fortune rain and dryness apprehend. But when all the farmers up and left, the others did the same. No crop would grow, no river flow, the drought drove them insane. 10 years of the storm that brought nothing but the promise of the wind. And without the rain, the earth became dusty and barren. Someone come and find me here. Come and find me here in this lonely place. Someone left me all alone, left me on my own in this lonely place. I'll go in circles and I'll go miles and be back at the start again. You told me you'd find me and hide me lonely in Larimer Square, Denver. It's cold even in June. The flowers bloom too soon and they freeze away. In July, I was by your side. Underneath these lights, your gray eyes would shine. I'll go in circles and I'll go miles and be back at the start again. You told me you'd find me and hide me lonely in Larimer Square. I guess you found someone better in Denver. 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 Someone better in Denver. Oh, someone better in Denver. Someone come and find me here. Come and find me here.
Something I would also like to say about tonight's show and the album, Evergreen Blue, is the diversity of style and song. Something that I really tried to achieve when I wrote this, or composed this project, I suppose, was to really capture a different feel for each song. I didn't want anyone to sit down and listen to the album and feel like they listened to 10 of the same songs in a row. I wanted each song to have a very unique sense, a very unique flavor. And also, I love so many different genres of music. I wanted to kind of choose my favorites and expand on those and really work on those and just kind of showcase many different genres throughout the album. So speaking of that, this next genre is something that I am not normally used to playing, but it has been so fun. And just as a little bit of background, this next song is called Tesla. And you're probably thinking, what on earth does Tesla have to do with Colorado, right? Well, so I'm sure many of you have heard of the inventor and scientist Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was born in Croatia. And he was actually born in a lightning storm, which in Croatia was considered to be horribly bad luck. Like, he was cursed, according to his family. But apparently he didn't turn out too bad because he was able to really modernize and revolutionize the way we think about electricity today. Now, Nikola Tesla actually had a laboratory right here in Colorado Springs, very close to the Union Printer Station, which I just found so fascinating. I think it's so cool that that bit of history was right here in our hometown. So, Tesla, everybody. Let's have fun, shall we? anyone remembers Wild Indigo. Wild Indigo was the title track of my EP in April of 2019. I performed its debut on this very beautiful stage here at the Ent Center. And Wild Indigo is not only one of my favorite songs, but it also has a very, very deep connection to the state of Colorado for me. My family moved here a long time ago from Czechoslovakia, homesteaded in Callahan, Colorado, and so, and they made their living being farmers and, you know, working off the land. So this song has a lot of meaning to me, to my family, and it is just as much about Colorado as the rest. So thought I'd bring this one back, Wild Indigo.
There was an old man alone in his cabin, so quiet, dark, and cold, it looked abandoned. But his story was unlike you'd ever know. He said it started long ago. We traveled here 60 years ago with nothing but our love and pride to show. She helped me make this house into a home, and everything she touched would always grow. summer was only weeks away. You and I stood up on the rocks and watched as all the birds would flock. The sun set softly and we turned for home, laughing and running down so sweet a road. I can't try past that hill anymore without remembering times before. Colorado reminds me of you. Colorado's where we fell in love. I know that I don't want to leave, because everything I see reminds me of you. I know that I don't want to leave, because everything I see reminds me of you. When I return to this small country town, I often consider the way it is now. We were so young when we first met, but I know that I won't soon forget how Colorado reminds me of you. Colorado's where we fell in love. I know that I don't want to leave. Everything I see reminds me of you.
So, oh my goodness. So, when I started this journey in August of 2019, I knew, like I said, I wanted to create a concept album about Colorado. So, in the past year, I've spent much of my time traveling to different locations around Colorado, and just being inspired by our beautiful scenery, the sights, the smells, everything, in order to write this music for you. I just want to say, thank you so much to especially Schylar and Ben of Westcott Pro Audio. They took my vision for this and recorded it and just made it into a beautiful beautiful product, and I cannot thank them enough. They did such excellent work, and I do have CDs for sale tonight so you guys can hear how amazing they did on the album, putting all these songs together and just bringing them to life. So after the show, I would love to see all of you, and I would love for you guys to hear my album Evergreen Blue. It has all of these songs on it that you're hearing tonight, and you get to hear the great work of Schylar and Ben from Westcott Pro Audio. So can I have a round of applause for them, please?
To wash my soul, to cleanse me of the pain I know. I need quiet, trickling hope to silence out the noise I hold. And I want to go to a place I know where water flows and icy streams are clear. All these things I found in Glenwood Springs. The thunderbirds fly over my house. The silence flees from me. The roaring traffic, the scorching road, the water cools the grief of old. And I want to go to a place I know where water flows and icy streams are clear. All these things I found in Steamboat Springs, Idaho Springs. In the mountains it lingers, and Manitou Springs are the cave kings. Punch up a ghost, or you'll never be closer to purer water from a spring. And I want to go to a place I know where water flows and icy streams are clear. All these things I found in Colorado Springs.
Finale. Man, these things go so fast. When you're up here, like, it feels like I've been up here for maybe 7 minutes. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it just goes so fast. Can't believe we're already at the end. But I just want to say one big thank you to the audio people. This is not an easy thing to mix in this very reverby room. So props to them. They did such an amazing job. Can I have a round of applause for the audio people? I would also like to thank my friends and family for just being so supportive of myself as a musician and this crazy journey that I've been through for the last, couple of years. So thank you so much to all my family and friends. I love you guys. I want to thank the UCCS staff for helping me put this together. I am an alumni. I no longer go to UCCS, but just last spring I graduated from here as a Bachelor of Innovation in Music Business. So I just thank you so much for letting me come back and perform as an alumni. It means so much. And then finally, I would like to thank these amazing people up on stage with me. These songs would not have been possible without their amazing musicianship. They push me to be a better musician. Every time we practice, they bring new ideas to the table. They just push me to be better than I was the day before, and I could not do this without them. So like I said, I will be outside right after the show. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you personally for coming. I'd love for you guys to look at my CDs. I also have some really cool stickers, some Columbine stickers. They're an original drawing of a Columbine after our state flower, Colorado state flower Columbine. So I'd love to see every one of you after the show. So please come say hi before you head out. Otherwise, have a great night, and thanks again for coming.
Met a man who was 73, but he looked nearly 94. His eyes sunk in like a hollow tree, and his lips were dry as a floor. He leaned against the warped front door of an old corner store. His weary face showed signs that he had been here once before. He said, "Darling, look around. Do you know just where we are? This ain't church or mama's house or a stroll in the park. This dangerous treasure road brings all my troubles back. And here I am once again walking down Colfax. Cornerstone behind me, But here I am, once again, walking down Colfax. You can't go and look around. Do you know just where you are? This ain't church, and mama house, or it's holding the bar. Name is red or road, brings all my troubles back. But here I am, once again, walking down Colfax. One, two, three, four. Thank you, everybody.